Good evening, everybody. It's Pepper Wolverine over here in Willowbrook once again for a new installment for the 2019 season. Got the recently planted garden in the background and some pods that I recently acquired. Not from my garden. I got these from the Podfather from Leo. It's been something I wanted to grow out and I just couldn't acquire seeds from. So when I saw that he had something available, I was like, man, I'm all over that. Something called the T-Rex. T-Rex is something that, from the best of my knowledge, came from somewhere but was available through Ford's Fiery Foods as a red variety. It was a Douglas, 7-pot Douglas, crossed with a Bootla, and a couple of people inside the pepper community have been growing it out, and got some yellow variations on the red, because the red is what was originally available. A gentleman by the name of Tom Kleinfeltner, another gentleman by the name of James Mallon had something to do with this, and the gentleman I got him from is Leo, the Podfather. So I got two of these, which are significantly different than the pictures I found of the red ones, which were equally bumpy but straight, elongated, with a long tail on them. So something's occurred along the lines. Not sure what. But we're going to find out what the 7-pot Douglas Bootla is all about. I mean, it should be something that most of us can't eat, including myself. We'll see. Got my trusty green pepper knife, gifted to me by a good friend of mine, Aaron Hernandez, co-founder and co-owner of Pepper Donkey. You can find them on Pepper Lovers on Facebook, MeWe. I think they're on a lot of platforms. We'll see. I just recently sharpened this, so I actually just cut my tongue doing that. Not the smartest thing in the world, but sometimes I'm not the smartest individual in the world. I am sitting outside, so the wind's blowing. So it might be a little bit difficult to get the full aroma of what's going on with this pepper, but I don't think so. It's definitely got a citrusy aroma to it. Shorter seed base up by the stem, not elongated coming down the placental tissue to the tail, but the placental tissue is there, and if you, I don't know how well we're going to be able to see this, but I see some pretty thick oils running down that placenta, and they're pretty dark. So oils could either be watery, rolling around, which could be like a pod that was cut when it was wet, maybe a recent rain or something like that, or in this case, walls that are covered in oil, like this one. If you look in that placental tissue right there underneath my finger, I'm trying to get this in there, but it's not working very well. There's some really dark colored yellow oils just hanging onto the wall, a placental tissue wall. See what it's all about. My kids ask me why I keep eating peppers on video. I told them, you know what? When I finally meet my match, I might stop. Might. Haven't met it yet. I've gotten close, but haven't gotten there yet. Some nice citrusy tones in this one. Really nice citrusy tones in this one. No floralness at all. Almost no bitterness, but I just bit into the seed bank up at the stem base, so we'll see if that changes. We'll save that one for some seeds if we like it. As usual, going through the seed base, you get some bitterness. Immediate heat on the lips from where I was biting into it, as opposed to just popping the whole pepper. Bit it obviously a couple times. Seven-pot douglas crossed with a bootleg. I mean, if you just think about those genes, depending on what characteristics are carried across to the on the lineage, it has potential to just be devastatingly hot. I mean, we're 30 seconds, 60 seconds in to actually eating the pepper, and that heat's not for everybody. Background flavor is citrusy. The bitterness from eating the seed base, the main placental tissue, was already subsided. So there's no bitterness left. There's almost no floral tones anywhere present. It's a pretty straightforward pepper flavor. With some impressive building heat. I'm interested to see where this goes in about 3 to 4 minutes. But the citrus tones make this a very appealing pepper for me. I like the citrus node, and this has more than that. It's a predominantly citrus forward flavor. Slightly floral, but slightly at the most. More fruity than floral. With a heck of a amount of heat, man. I mean, this thing's got a respectable amount of heat. I like it. I think I'm gonna start sweating. We should see that pretty quick, you know, since my hair is receding a little bit. Should make me sweat. Should make you guys see me sweat. In the meantime, there's my raised bed garden over there, over here. A couple things that didn't fit, so I put them in some pots. I plant a bunch of cilantro because I love cilantro, can't get enough of it. Wow. The T-Rex yellow. Is gonna make me regret eating that whole pepper on an empty stomach. I normally make sure I got something to eat in my stomach. This time I was, I don't know, anxious, I guess, because I just got this hot pepper box, pod box from the Podfather, Leo, and I've been so wanting to try the T-Rex. Red was what I thought, and apparently some people out there got the yellow. And I'm a big fan of yellows. Yellow fatales. I'm growing out and I have been for 4 years, a yellow fatale times yellow brain strain that I got from Dave Schramm, one of my favorite peppers of all time. I mean, that just cat's meow. Straight up yellow brain strain, another good one. And populated a lot of my garden with straight yellow hybrids, I guess, because of my affinity for yellows and peaches. I got quite a few different peach colored peppers. So the heat built. It went all the way around the mouth, hit the top of the esophagus, on an empty stomach. It went pretty much straight down to the stomach. No gut bombs yet, which I'm surprised. But the flavor, I mean, the flavor of this pepper is what's getting me. I love the flavor of this pepper. This T-Rex yellow, it's fabulous. I love it. Leo, if you're gonna if you got a bunch of these, man, I'll buy all of it so I can make a hot sauce with this. This is gonna be an incredible pepper for a fermented hot sauce, without a doubt. T-Rex yellow is a kick-ass pepper. I wish there were more than 2 of them in my box, but you know, all I need is 1 for a couple seeds and 1 for reviewing. And I'm getting no promotions for this or anything. I'm doing this for nothing other than my pure enjoyment of tasting hot peppers that I've never had before. So I typically never review a pepper twice unless there's something significant about it. And I was looking forward to this one, and rightfully so. That's a heck of a pepper. Oh, and it did just hit the rock bottom of the empty stomach, and there's definitely gonna be some regret from not having eaten something first. That's my fault. Heat-wise, though, extremely respectable, up there with some of the hottest of the hottest. Flavor-wise, though, incredible flavor. Still citrusy in the mouth, slightly fruity. Floral, not really. Bitter, nothing. I highly recommend this pepper if you can get your hands on some seeds to grow it out. So Leo, thanks for sharing this with me. And wherever you got it from, Tom or James or whatever, you guys are doing a great job. Keep growing out the special stuff you guys grow out. It's been one of the first 2019 pepper reviews of fresh peppers. Hope you guys enjoy it. And if not, tell me why you don't enjoy it. And I'll try to make a change and see if I can get more people to enjoy it. Peace out.